seguridad.
Do you want to win this fight? Come on. Now you're switching off. You done all that work. Listen, you've switched up. What do you do?
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Rocky Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This bout is
not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this show. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice right jab. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Hook scores. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that hook. Perfect left hand. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Perfect count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is on to the second round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you whenever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that straight left. And he scores with the counter. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
An uppercut does not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this one, there's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter shot. Misses with the straight left. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score. Here we go go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Failing to score with that right hook. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And around that back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come up and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Looking to land the hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you've got, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Missed with that right uppercut. That counter shot lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice counter. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan. Here we go in the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Oh, that punch. between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you okay?
Well, he's got... Here we go. It's round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Jab does not score. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. That hook was off target. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. They exchange punches. This is a high-octane battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter punch caught him clean. Show us something, Rocky. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round. Hold that thought. And this fight is over. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again. It happened. You saw saw it.
I'm done. That shit.